So Jonsson riding high with a 70-meter throw. Can he improve? Oh, that right arm goes up in the air again. What an absolute beast. Now, his season's best, that's going to be an improvement to his lead. The only question is by how much. That may well be in excess of what, 73, maybe around 74 meters. He's watching, he's waiting, so are we. 73.44. He's closing in on his season's best. Yes, Hilmar Jonsson took it. Margiev did indeed get above 70 meters, but not enough to overhaul his rival. So.
This is Daniel Egilson. He's sort of urging for calm there. So 7.79. There you go. So he goes into the lead to look at this long jump result. Tchaikovsky in the end 7.83 to overtake Egilson in the final round. This is how it's looking then. This is considered to be after 2 of just 37 events, so very early stages. Nice to see it being all to play for. The winner there in Andorra in May was Ivar Jasanarsson, who we're looking at here from Iceland. There we are. What a relief, eh? 56.20, that victory a moment ago. It was a big, big personal best for the Georgian, and hopefully this one will be another great battle. You can see interlock there in the centre. We've got Vieira and Friedrich, and then on the outside, as expected, going well in the blue of Iceland is Ivar Jasanarsson, the only athlete who's ever gone sub 52 seconds, and he's also done that this year as well. So he will be expecting to follow what Jonsson has done in the hammer. But look at this, the battle with the Andorran here. So Andorra obviously getting the victory in the women's race with Dunja Vinyals, and this is very close. Jasanarsson trying to come through on the outside and does. Oh, fantastic battle between the two athletes. And, well, Vieira has got a personal best as a reward for a really brave performance against what was on paper an athlete nearly a second faster. Very impressive from the young Andorran.
The Andorran began to rock and roll just a fraction. Still a wonderful run and deserved his PB, but Jasanarsson came through second from the outside in Karsten Warholm's favoured lane. How many times have we seen him win a Diamond League and a Continental Tour and a global title? Jasanarsson almost shouting at himself there as he just came through on the line. Cracking race from the first two.
Certainly had the ability to sustain himself at the end of that race to overcome Eloy Vieira by 1/10 of a second.
Then to Iceland. Right, so who takes the early initiative here? Watching for the breakaway. Pretty good running by Rausch of Luxembourg. We go to the aerial view. Iceland going well. Just in the middle of your picture with Luxembourg and Bosnia. Oh, a little bit of a dodgy changeover with Iceland, which allows the Luxembourg quartet to come round. That's Rossi on that third leg for them. On to Gaing. Iceland from Luxembourg. Camilla Gaing. Is she going to hang on? Or can Helsdottir take it? Iceland from Luxembourg. And over in lane 3, it was Malta, 46.04. So it was significantly quicker than the Albanian time in the first heat. Luxembourg also inside that mark. Well, it was a fabulous run from Gaing, Camilla Gaing, who looked like she might take it for Luxembourg, but Helsdottir came through wonderfully well in the lane outsider. Cracking duel, and you can tell how excited the Icelandic quartet are. They are strengthening their grip at the top of Division 3.
But it was very, very close on this final leg. And fantastic, therefore, that Hlesdottir, yes, who's 17 years of age and who was involved in the individual 100 metres, coming through so strongly on Camille Gaing right at the finish there. And Malta, who quite often have a strong quartet, but yes, a varied quartet as a party, starting them off more of a jumper, but doing very well to get that solid third place.
Iceland from Luxembourg. Malta, a national record for Bosnia and Herzegovina in fourth with 47.12. Personal motivation for one of the athletes. Okay, it's a clean start this time. Who takes the first edge? Good running from the Icelandic athletes for Varsen. Luxembourg with a little bit to do. Iceland trying to close the gap on Moldova, just on their outside, and Malta running well on the outside. Oh, terrible exchange there. I think it was the Moldovans running out of room. Iceland now coming through with Luxembourg on their inside. Look at the high knee lift there. Great running by the Icelandic team. Thorn Grimson takes it. Luxembourg second, 40.86. Wow, only a few hundredths quicker than North Macedonia in the first of the heats. Well, Iceland's lead just gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
Iceland out front, first in this race and indeed overall. So it just tells you, I think, why, as we head into the finish overnight, that you will sometimes need a big lead, especially coming into something like a relay where you can drop a baton and not score points at all.
So Iceland from Luxembourg with Azerbaijan. Bosnia-Herzegovina didn't finish. Iceland, we knew they would shine, and it tees us up, Alex, for a brilliant day two.
This is Hallgrímsdóttir. As you can see, she's just over a metre in front. And she's still screaming. She's still roaring. As well, that could challenge the lead of Yipsy Moreno. It's 66 metres and 4 centimetres, and suddenly it's all to play for. Look at that massive improvement. And suddenly Hallgrímsdóttir is trying to get Iceland yet another top spot and spoil the Albanian party.
So Gunnarsdóttir now knows she needs to break her PB if she's to wrestle this win away from Sarajevo. There is still a sixth and final round to come for her. Oh, that looked big. That looked big. How big? She's never before gone better than 13.61. Oh, there's a roar. I think it's from her. How far is it? We're still waiting. Oh, fabulous. She hasn't retaken the lead, but it's a new national record with 13.72. This is Haraldsdóttir, national indoor champion for the last couple of years. PB in Malmo last year. Oh, well done. Well done. That's equalled her season's best. She's also a sub-8 second 60 metre runner indoors, so despite being quite tall and rangy, she's got great fast twitch fibres. Confirmation, Vukovic taking her 5th team title. Haraldsdóttir equalling her season's best. They were the only athletes over 180.
And it was a huge personal best for Hlesdóttir in that race to finish third. First time sub 12. So now they get going. Watch out for Gasparelli then. From lens 6 through the centre. She bettered that time in the 100 that she'd set on a fast track at the Paris Olympic Games last summer. But you can see Hlesdóttir and Valieva are fighting here. So through the centre, is it going to be Hlesdóttir or is Valieva going to come out in front? No, it is the Icelandic 17-year-old with another personal best, and this time it's by 2.5 tenths. But I was wondering whether she's going to break out into a smile or it's just going to be customary for her to smash another PB. Hlesdottir breaking the mark of Bjarnadottir, who we've seen in the 400 metres, and just shows how strong Icelandic sprinting has been over the last couple of years.
All credit to Hlesdottir, thoroughly deserved to take the title in a fabulous time.
As we look at this Icelandic team led by 400 hurdles winner Ivar Kristen Jasanarsson, he'll be hoping to avoid 5 attempts to start the race as he had individually. Well, there have been some very, very important results to get closer to sealing promotion. Obviously, we know Iceland, 20 top 2 finishes is simply incredible. Bosnia still back in 5th. Malta have made up a place. Oh, what a final leg this could be. Gina McNamara has been tactically brilliant in the middle distance races. Now, how's she going to do in this 4x400? And Moldova still leading from Luxembourg. Then it's Malta, the gritted teeth of McNamara, and then the Icelandic quartet, who we know are the champions, going straight back up to the second league of the European Athletics Team Championships. And if you've enjoyed these 2 days, don't forget, so much still to come across the weekend. But Luxembourg right on the outside here with Elise Romero. They're going to be promoted as well, and it looks like Moldova will be as well. So this result right at the end, we're going to see the top 3 promoted teams as things stand, going up to the second league.
Iceland, of course, having the biggest cheer of all. They finished 3rd in that mixed 4x4, but they have absolutely smashed everyone. They were the favourites, along with Moldova, to go back up to Division 2, and they've done it straight away.
This is what the overall result is showing as after 37 events. Huge congratulations to Iceland, because I don't think we expected it to be that comprehensive, even if they were one of the favourites, Rob. Iceland very much dominant, more so than we expected, over 50 points ahead of anyone else on the team. We know they've been playing cards at the team hotel, and certainly the atmosphere has been very strong in the Icelandic camp. As I was saying, some of the smallest countries in Europe, some of the tiniest populations, but they very much stood out and been counted.
Hi, I'm Nadia Batogritti. Sign up now to the European Athletics YouTube channel.